Hello again, everyone, and welcome to Tornado Watch 2025, sponsored by the Brighton Hot Dog Shoppe in Geno. People showed up at Reeves on last Saturday night to watch a football game, and a track meet broke out.
Yeah, it was a track meet or an aerial assault. They didn't know. It was a Beaver County Air Show. It's basically what it was, yeah.
Hey, I'd like to dub your offense. I want to be the first to call it the Zambelli offense.
Yeah, lots of fireworks.
Lots of fireworks.
I remember those days at Beaver Falls High School when they would score and shoot fireworks off, right? But it was more than I expected, I can tell you that. And the fans, again, I think that it's very entertaining, which is just absolutely raises my anxiety level.
So when did you switch from Bo Schembechler to Don Coryell? That's my question.
Well, we had an off-season change. We had to get out of our triple option offense, and we decided that this is what we're going to do. We had done this before when we had Zach Hayward, and Rocco Colavecchio, and a little bit when we had David Girardi. And we had thrown the ball with a kid named Justin Myers years ago, and with Ben Swallow. But this is absolutely this is a different thing here.
It's a lot of fun, right?
It's too much fun. Yeah. It is really. It's too much fun. And again, you were supposed to define what fun is last week's show.
Tell me about Caleb Romano and Keaton Baker. These guys are breaking records that have stood, the test of time.
Yeah, I mean, Caleb Romano just had an exceptional game. He's got incredible accuracy. He's a young man that we wanted to get out of high school, but went and played for Don Beebe out at Aurora, and then came to our place. And then Keaton Baker and Luke Crumblocker, the two outside guys, our fifth-year guys, are just exceptional receivers that run great routes. And they, and we got slot receivers that have done a super job. It's the beginning. There are so many things that we have to fix in this offense, and we're one player away from disaster. I want you to know, this is Molly Hatchet offense, baby. We are flirting with disaster.
But
you don't even remember that album at all. Do you remember the album cover? You don't.
Was not a fan.
No, you don't.
Was never a Molly Hatchet fan.
No, you were not.
Yeah.
They
the
were
last name
tremendous.
Was Springsteen. I was not on board.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is, they always had Vikings on the front of their album covers. Go ahead.
So Dave Sircone would have been.
Well, it was in Dave Sircone's weight room where we lifted. It was all the Molly Hatchet covers. Let's just keep going. All right.
Real quick, Geno, before we go to the highlights, tell me where Romano would rank with the Justin Myers and the Zach Haywards and the great ones that you've coached over the years.
It's one game, 2 games maybe. Okay, 2 games.
But does he have the potential?
Potential will get you fired. I mean, you have to. I mean, I will tell you, that potential will get you fired. We're in the performance business. That's what we do. You're in an entertainment business, and now people are entertaining. So I guess I'm an entertainer.
And these highlights are entertaining. Let's check them out. You're watching Tornado Watch 2025, brought to you by the Brighton Hot Dog Shoppe. Geneva College hosted Saint Vincent's last Saturday night, and to say the GT offense exchanged football cleats for track shoes would be an understatement. Following a Saint Vincent score, Caleb Romano previewed coming attractions with an 8-yard TD toss to David Reed. Then, in the second quarter, Romano turned his hot hand into a 28-14 GT advantage at the break. Romano connected on a 12-yard touchdown to senior Seth Tyson. He hit Keaton Baker for a 44-yard score 4 minutes later. And he wrapped up the second quarter with a 5-yard touchdown toss. Romano had 277 yards and 4 touchdowns in the first half alone, as the Bearcats had no answers for Geneva's Zambelli attack. In the third quarter, Romano continued to pick the Bearcats secondary apart, finding Luke Krumbacher for a 34-yard score. He then found a racing Baker for a 75-yard catch and run. Romano went solo for the last TD of the third quarter on a quarterback sneak. Then, Romano and Baker teamed up again early in the fourth quarter with a 33-yard strike. Romano finished the outing, completing 31 of 41 passes for 484 yards and 7 touchdowns. His 484 yards passing are second highest in a single game in school history, and his 7 touchdown tosses ties the record previously set by Zach Hayward. Baker broke the school record for receiving yards in a game with 282 yards on his 12 grabs. Geneva's resounding 55-28 win over Saint Vincent sets up this week's showdown in Meadville at Allegheny. The Brighton Hot Dog Shoppe, a Beaver County fixture since the original New Brighton store began operations in 1959. With 10 independently owned and operated Brighton hot dog shops, you can be sure to find the same high quality, delicious hot dogs, chili, and French fries that have been served for over 60 years. Come in today and join us for our annual bratwurst promo from September 20th till the end of October. Quality bratwurst with kraut and mustard for $2.99 and add a drink for only $1. Also, it's that time of year, and our fan-favorite pumpkin pie milkshakes are now available. Hurry in! The fall festive milkshakes are only available for a limited time. At Life Family Church, we believe that everyone needs a place called home and a people called family. We're a life-giving, multi-generational church, reaching and leading people with the life-changing message of Jesus. Life is about knowing Jesus, family is about embracing the Father, and the church is about walking boldly with the Holy Spirit. Join us at one of our 2 homes, our new Brighton home at 1810 Valley Avenue, Sundays at 9 a.m., or our Center Township home in the Beaver Valley Mall, Sunday at 10:45 a.m. Learn more at mylifefamily.com. Are you a high school student looking to get a jump on college? Are you in the workforce and ready for a career change? Then join our winning program at Portage Learning, which offers the convenience of online education with a commitment to academic excellence. Choose from over 30 courses across multiple disciplines. Affordable, flexible, and transformational. That's the Portage Learning Playbook. Register today at portagelearning.edu. Welcome back to Tornado Watch 2025 with the coach, Geno DeMarco. And Geno, we're going to rewind and party like it's 1999.
Yeah, you partied, I didn't. But go ahead.
Go ahead. You took on Tri-State out in Indiana, trailing with 55 seconds left, and you take it from there.
Well, I mean, 55 seconds, and when we're playing Tri-State, and they ran this brand of football that they were basically running the run and shoot, and they were very difficult to defend, fast-paced. Their coach, coached at Valparaiso. He was just an excellent coach. And we find ourselves down with 55 seconds left to go. And there's only one thing you can do is you got to count on Justin Myers and you got to count on Marco Thomas. 2 Hall of Famers, just exceptional talent. We hit a long ball to Marco, and then I think it was like with less than 10 seconds left, we hit Marco right in the right corner of the end zone, and we get out of there, and nothing's better than coming home on a bus from Angola, Indiana, winning with 9 seconds left. I think Scott, You weren't there.
I was not there.
No,
Scott,
you
Scott
didn't.
shot that
Yeah,
ball game.
Scott shot that because
Yeah.
I remember you telling me you didn't want to make that long trip. You didn't feel that we were worthy. I remember that discussion.
I made a lot of trips with the GTs over the years. A lot of miles I logged. But let's roll it back to 1999 and a rewind on Tornado Watch 2025, brought to you by the Brighton Hot Dog Shoppe.
Under threatening Indiana skies, the GTs took on 18th-ranked Tri-State in a game which held conference championship implications. Melvin Cobbs got the GTs untracked early, setting up a Myers to Candle touchdown pass on Geneva's first possession. The Geneva defense then took over, muffling the Thunder for the first 30 minutes. However, Geneva failed to capitalize on several forays into Thunder territory, misfiring on a pair of field goals and fumbling away another scoring opportunity. The Thunder cracked Geneva's end zone with a block punt to tie the score at 7 in the second quarter. Geneva rallied to take a halftime lead on a Myers to Mike Sullivan touchdown toss. Jason Gill countered a Tri-State touchdown with a 42-yard field goal in the third quarter to stake the GTs to a 3-point lead at the end of 3. But Tri-State put on a punishing touchdown drive in the waning minutes of the game to take a 21-17 lead with 55 seconds remaining. The GTs refused to surrender as an interference call coupled with a 45-yard Marco Thomas reception put Geneva in scoring position. Justin Myers completed the fantastic finish with a 15-yard touchdown pass to Thomas with just 7 seconds remaining. Geneva's thrilling 24-21 win over Tri-State was one for the ages. 1, 2, 3, win!
The Brighton Hot Dog Shoppe, a Beaver County fixture since the original New Brighton store began operations in 1959. With 10 independently owned and operated Brighton hot dog shops, you can be sure to find the same high quality, delicious hot dogs, chili, and French fries that have been served for over 60 years. Come in today and join us for our annual Bratwurst promo from September 20th till the end of October. Quality Bratwurst with kraut and mustard for $2.99 and add a drink for only $1. Also, it's that time of year, and our fan-favorite pumpkin pie milkshakes are now available. Hurry in! The fall festive milkshakes are only available for a limited time. Milkhouse Meats, locally raised beef, pork, and lamb, serving the community since 2015. Stop in and enjoy our large selections of specialty meat items. You won't find better smoked kielbasa and bacon anywhere else. So much to try, you'll have to come back for more. Stop in today to see what you are missing out on. Jume Financial is in your community and here to serve you. With no minimums, our driving mission is to help you work toward your financial goals and objectives. Whatever your situation may be, we are here to navigate it with you, empowering you to face your financial horizon with confidence. Let's build your future together. Beaver County Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Beaver County Nissan. Located on Route 51 in Chippewa. Beaver County's largest volume dealer since 1999, with $10 million in combined inventory. Our current deals include 0% financing for 60 months on Nissan Rogues, Muranos, and Pathfinders. $4,000 rebates on Nissan Muranos and Pathfinders. 0% financing for 72 months on 2025 Ram 1500s. Rebates and discounts up to $10,000 on 2025 Grand Cherokees. Guaranteed credit approval and lifetime powertrain warranty. Visit beavercountyauto.com or come in and see PJ, Elio, and the entire team in Chippewa, where you will become a Bob Beaver believer. And what a comeback that was back in 1999. And with me now is a former New Brighton Lion, Tommy Contenta. Tommy took over for Frank Bauer, I think, in the early aughts and took over that Geneva College defense and has been with Geno ever since. Tommy, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you. Frank was a great guy. I actually just missed the opportunity of playing for him. So Berdner was my defensive coordinator. But we brought a lot of Beaver County guys in the tradition of the defense and being physical and stopping the run and, setting the tempo. It just took over from there.
Frank has been sorely missed. He was a great friend and a great football coach.
Absolutely. You can't say enough great things about Frank. And Frank was a get-it-done type guy. He'd find a way to make whatever it was happen.
Tommy, in high school, you played on the other side of the football, right? You were a quarterback for Joe Greco.
Yeah, you know what? I wasn't always a quarterback growing up. And ninth grade year, a quarterback actually moved out to Philadelphia. And Joe kind of tabbed me as the junior high quarterback. He made me change my number from 21 to 12. And, Jason Hall and Joe had to deal with me and teach me as much as they could as quick as possible. And it ended up working out in the long run.
So as a quarterback, you got to learn a lot about defenses. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Those guys would spend a ton of time watching film, breaking down coverages, and it only helped whenever you're on the other side of the ball as well.
So you went to Geneva and played on the other side of the football.
Yeah, I was a defensive mentality type guy from the standpoint of it's always more fun, even when you're a quarterback. For me, it was always more fun to tackle guys, knock down receivers, we'll put it nicely, and than to be on the offensive side.
Tommy, tell me about this year's squad and your defense in particular.
Yeah.
A couple of kids that stand out?
Absolutely. So we have great seniors. The three guys that we have that are seniors, four guys, one guy's playing a little bit of both ways on the line. Brady Russo might be the most unselfish guy we have on the team. He has started on both sides of the ball and has been asked to move back and forth just because depth is needed. I have a kid, Payne Brereton, who's from right across the border in Columbiana, Ohio, United. He doesn't say very many words, but he absolutely anchors the defensive line and gets the job done. A couple other, my two inside linebackers that kind of just completely run the defense, defensive captains. I have Nick Sorello. He's actually from Canada. He came into to Geneva for the aviation program. He talks twice as much as Payne and makes up for it, but he gets us in the right plays. And then we have our other senior backer, Reed Gordon, who's just, he is, I tell guys all the time, he is such a great kid that if I had a daughter his age, it would be an arranged marriage. This guy is just outstanding. Somebody's going to get an awesome young man, husband, a future husband, and then career-wise, he is going to be set to go.
Yeah, you can always tell a winner at the gate.
Absolutely.
Hey, Tommy, you got to play for Geno DeMarco and then coach with him these last 15 or so years. Tell me about Coach.
Yeah, Coach is a genuine guy. The thing I love the most about Coach, whenever you go on your visit, you talk to people, he's a man of faith, but he is intense. There is nothing that he doesn't meet head on with a ton of emotion. And I fed off of that. You could tell that he cared about you in your home life. He cared about you on the football field. He's the first one there that if there is something going on in your life that's a little out of whack and haywire, he will confront you about it and make you get back on that right track. So for me, that was a great thing. You see a man of faith that, isn't passive and will put his foot down when it needs to be put down, but he also is the quickest, and the thing you don't see all the time, and sometimes it's behind closed doors, he is the quickest to go pick you up whenever you need it to.
So Geneva College has been a perfect fit for Geno for 30 some odd years. What kind of fit has it been for Tommy Contenta?
Listen, you know, I get a lot of flack from some of my buddies and just different people in the community. Beaver County is, you know, I left for maybe 3 weeks for an internship, you know, and it was in Cleveland, Ohio, so you didn't go that far, but Beaver County is what I love. Whenever you go away, you realize there's not too many places like it. Family's important, athletics are important, school's important. You still have the hometown feels. And most of the people in the county, they know who you are. You know, people look familiar, and it is a special place. It's a little slower pace of life, and I love it, but it is a special place that there's not too many Beaver Counties left out there.
I agree wholeheartedly. I love it here. Tommy, thank you for taking time this morning to be part of the show.
No problem. Love it.
Hey, you've been watching Tornado Watch 2025. It's been brought to you by the Brighton Hot Dog Shoppe.